the Lord of the Arsh and Kursi. We are talking about the Lord of the worlds. We are talking about the Lord of the entire universe and beyond. The entire universe and beyond. We live in this dunya and we are fascinated with this dunya which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala indeed has created in a beautiful manner. We are fascinated. There are over billions of people which live on this dunya at this moment in time. Over 6 billion people that live on this dunya at this moment in time. This dunya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so big that there is space in this dunya for billions and billions and billions or more people. But what is this dunya in comparison to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created out there? This dunya is insignificant. This dunya is meaningless to Allah. It means nothing. It's worthless. So worthless compared with the sun. The sun is one star. You know more science than me. You'll be able to tell me better. Take this planet Earth and you place it inside the sun, and you'll be able to place 1.3 million Earths in the sun. 1.3 million Earths in the sun. Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest. Sun is one star. One star. And there are stars out there which are millions of times bigger than the sun. You tell me this, that you need millions and millions of stars to make one galaxy. And you tell me this, that there are zillions of galaxies out there. Let me tell you on top of this, my friend. After this, whatever you see above, when you raise your head and look above, whatever you see above, the zillions and zillions and zillions of galaxies. Let me tell you, this is everything there is within the first heaven. Everything there is within the first heaven. And Allah is the creator of 7 heavens. 7 heavens. And the distance between the first and the second heaven is 500 years. You know the distance that can be covered in 500 years? At what speed only Allah knows. But it will take 500 years to get from the first heaven to the second heaven. 500 years from the second to the third, third to the fourth, fourth to the fifth, fifth to the sixth, sixth to the seventh. Every time it will take 500 years. After the 7 heavens, you all read the Ayatul Kursi, you all know the Ayatul Kursi. After this, you have the Kursi of Allah, you have the chair of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know these 7 heavens that we just talked about, in comparison to the Kursi of Allah, they are non-existent. They are meaningless. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has given an example in Hadith, just to give us a little bit of understanding with regards to the 7 heavens in comparison to the Kursi of Allah. Take a ring from your finger, take off the small ring that you have, and place it, let's say, in the desert. The Sahara Desert is the biggest desert in the world. You know that ring that we take off from our fingers and place it in the Sahara Desert. What comparison is in between the ring and the Sahara Desert? Nothing. Nothing. The 7 heavens is the ring, and the Kursi of Allah is the Sahara Desert. After the Kursi of Allah, you have the Arsh of Allah. You have the Arsh of Allah. Again, Rasulullah has given an example so just that we can understand. Take the ring, place it in the desert. This time the ring is the Kursi and the Arsh is the desert. What is the Kursi is in comparison to the Arsh of Allah? Nothing. Then you have the angels which carry the Arsh of Allah. Their heads are in the 7th heaven and their feet is in the lowest earth. My friends, then you have the Lord of the Arsh and Kursi. He is beyond. Size of Allah, who Allah is, what Allah is. The greatness of Allah is beyond the comprehension of my little mind.